Welcome back to my Lunch and Learn session focusing on Azure VM scale sets. Now, in this lecture, we're going to explore what VM scale sets are, some of the key benefits, and how they differ from standalone virtual machines. We'll also look at the orchestration modes available for VM scale sets, so let's get started. So what exactly are VM scale sets? Well, a scale set is an Azure resource that allows you to create and manage a group of identically configured load-balanced virtual machines as a group. The beauty of VM scale sets is that they automatically scale the number of VM instances up or down in response to either demand or on a defined schedule. The key benefit of scale sets is the ease of management, because VM scale sets make it incredibly easy to create and manage multiple virtual machines. What they do is they distribute your virtual machines across different availability zones or fault domains, ensuring that your application remains accessible even if one of the VMs goes down. This provides high availability for apps deployed on them. The autoscale feature of VM scale sets can automatically adjust the number of VM instances as resource demand changes. And then lastly, they're designed to work at a large scale, supporting up to 1,000 VM instances for standard marketplace images, and I think it's 600 instances for custom images. Now moving on, let's discuss the orchestration modes available for VM scale sets. There's actually two main types. You have a uniform orchestration and you have flexible orchestration. Uniform orchestration is optimized for large-scale stateless workloads with identical instances. Uniform orchestration provides fault domain high availability guarantees when configured with fewer than 100 instances. Now, on the other hand, flexible orchestration provides a unified experience across the Azure VM ecosystem. It offers high availability guarantees by spreading VMs across fault domains in a region or within an availability zone. This is particularly essential for running quorum-based or stateful workloads. It's important to note that the orchestration mode is defined when you create the scale set, and it cannot be changed later. Microsoft actually recommends flexible orchestration mode where possible. So how do VM scale sets differ from standalone virtual machines? Well, there's a few key differences. First of all VM instances in a scale set are created from the same base OS image and configuration. This ensures a consistent environment. And then secondly, VM scale sets support Azure Load Balancer for basic layer 4 traffic distribution and application gateway for more advanced layer 7 traffic distribution. And then third, they offer fault tolerance. If one VM instance in a scale set has a problem, the application remains accessible through the other VM instances in that scale set. So as we wrap up this lecture here, keep in mind the unique advantages of Azure VM scale sets. Remember that they not only simplify the management of multiple virtual machines, but they also automatically adjust to meet demand or a set schedule. Don't forget the importance of their high availability features, which distribute VMs across different zones or fault domains in order to ensure your application remains accessible. You should also remember the two orchestration modes: uniform for stateless workloads and flexible for stateful or quorum-based workloads. And then lastly, remember that unlike standalone VMs, VM scale sets offer a consistent environment, advanced load balancing options, and built-in fault tolerance. Remembering these key points should serve as a foundational guide to effectively utilizing Azure VM scale sets in a variety of scenarios.